Okay, so in today's video about ICP, we are going to talk about this so-called crash, and we are going to answer a very important question. Is this actually a sign of weakness in the midterm for ICP and we should be selling, or maybe this is going to be the buy opportunity of the year? So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones, and let's just dive in. And I want to ask you a very important question. Why are you buying or selling ICP? Naturally, your argument for buy or selling ICP has to be based on two sets of different reasons. Number one is going to be fundamental analysis. So based on that, let me ask you a very important question. Has something changed recently? Meaning, are we having, for example, a decline in the number of ICP burn tokens? The answer is no, and this is just increasing more and more. And I told you before, the slope of this chart for me is really what matters, and even the slope is increasing. Now, I'm not mentioning this chart to say we are burning more tokens and that's fantastic. No, burning more tokens in my mind means that we are just having more and more adoption and more successful projects coming to ICP. So this rate increasing means that we are having successful adoption in ICP blockchain, which is fantastic. So again, in terms of fundamentals, at least in this area, nothing really has changed. So that's one probably good reason to not sell my ICP. The second argument, are you going to say that this is actually overall a bad project and it doesn't actually have good fundamentals? Well, okay, if your opinion on ICP has changed recently, fair enough, feel free to sell. But for me, nothing really has changed. So that's another reason for why I would like to keep my ICP bags. And finally, has something gone wrong in the network? Well, not that I know of. So everything is working beautifully as it should. So even in that area, I do not have anything to be worried about. So in terms of fundamentals, overall, nothing has changed. And if anything, now we are seeing ICP being partner with HBAR, which is fantastic. And I would like to wait a bit more and see more details about this partnership. And at that point, I'm going to make a better video about this. But overall, I think, again, once more, this is one positive step towards the right direction. So again, in terms of fundamentals, nothing has changed. And that brings me to the second argument for why you might be inclined to sell your ICP. Technical analysis. Okay, here's the deal. If you bought ICP or you opened some long positions, then okay, let me ask you this. What are your stop loss and your targets? If the price reached to your stop loss in this move down right in here, then okay, I'm not really going to tell you what to do, and I don't believe that I should tell you what to do. No, if you are a trader and your stop loss recently got activated, I fully believe that you should get out of the market. But for me, if I want to have a stop loss for my ICP positions, it's actually going to be under these lows, and especially if I want to be safe, under the lowest low down here about, let's say, 5.7 bucks. Now, let's say, okay, we are going to get a move down and take this low. Is this going to be a very bad sign for the long term? Absolutely 100% not. But again, I told you, if I'm having some long positions in ICP, right in here, I'm probably going to get out of my longs. This doesn't mean that I should sell my ICP tokens that I'm holding for the long run. No, because I think if I just go on daily time frame, excuse me, there we go. Odds are that this is going to be 5 wave up into a wave 1. This whole move is a correction for wave 2, and after it's over, or maybe it's over already, we are going to have a huge move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. So let's say, okay, we are going to get a move down and take this low. Does that change anything about this scenario? No, it just means that maybe instead of this point being the end of our wave 2, then it's going to be right around here. And again, we are expecting the same, a big move up into this larger degree wave 3 right in here. So again, if you have opened some position on ICP, you should definitely go according to your strategy and do not pay attention to anything that I, or for that matter, any other analyst on YouTube and Twitter has to say. But if you have bought ICP because of its fundamentals, then okay, nothing has changed. And I do not believe that we should sell our ICP tokens at these prices. Let me ask you a very simple question. Do you think whales, not only in the crypto market, but in any other market, make money or not? If you think that they are having good strategies and they make money, then okay, please do your research and see, do they actually buy in big moves on the upside, or they wait until we get a move down and right in here they are going to be big buyers. For me, I have done mine. I know what they are doing. They are actually a big buyer around this area, and when we see big moves on the upside, that's where they start to sell. And for me, because I like to make money naturally, I am going to do the same. Now, here's a very important point. In today's video, I am going to tell you why I find it very hard to believe for ICP to go down and, for example, reach to somewhere around these prices. And I need you to pay full attention to what am I about to say. Let's go first on Bitcoin dominances chart and see what is going on. So let me ask you this. What do you think when we say Bitcoin dominance, we mean by it? Are we looking at this chart just to be able to say, okay, the next move is going to be on the downside or maybe on the upside, and the altcoin market is going to outperform or maybe underperform BTC? For me, this chart has a very important meaning. Bitcoin dominance means percentage-wise how much Bitcoin's market cap is relative to the whole crypto market. This is a very important point. Now, based on that, what do you think XRP dominance means? That means how much XRP's market cap is relative to the market cap of all the crypto market percentage-wise. And that brings me to this chart, ICP.D. This means what is the market cap of ICP Internet Computers token relative to the market cap of the whole crypto market. And let's just zoom out more. Okay, as you can see, we are around the absolute lowest low at somewhere around, let's say, 0.12%. Now, as you can see, it seems like that the last couple of times that ICP reached to about these regions, we actually got a very solid bounce back from here. So what do you think will happen this time? In my opinion, there's actually a very good chance that we are also going to do the same and get a move on the upside, and that means price appreciation of the token. But being around the lowest lows has actually a very important message. Where is the first time that we were around here? It was about, let's say, June of 2022. Now let's go on ICP chart itself and see where we were around the June of 2022. We were actually right around these areas, and the second time that we were around the bottom, I think we were in here. The third time we were actually right around the lowest lows, about $3, and now we are around those lows with the price of ICP being somewhere around $8.50. So what's the meaning of this thing? This is, in my opinion, what is really important. Pay attention to this. This means when you compare ICP's market cap relative to the market cap of all the crypto, we are actually in the same position that we were back down here. In other words, if you want to say what is the equivalent of $2.50 ICP right around here, at the moment, it's actually going to be right around the current price between $8 to about $8.50. So for the people that are saying ICP is going to go down and we are going to actually take the lows around $2.50, then okay, I'm guessing that you are thinking about having a big crash in the whole crypto market and you think Bitcoin is going to go to somewhere around $40,000. Now, if you believe something like that is going to happen, then okay, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with you. I don't agree with that, but I can respect your opinion. And I think you should actually get out of the market as fast as possible. But for me, I don't believe that is going to happen. And I think soon our move down is going to be over and we are going to get probably a big move on the upside. And again, once more, I think ICP at the moment being somewhere around $8.50 is actually equivalent to ICP being around $2.50 all the way back down here. And that, my friends, is exactly why right around this area, about $8.2, I actually added quite a bit of ICP to my portfolio. And I think I actually made a good decision because, again, I believe this is a correction structure and there's actually a good chance that the bottom is in right in here. And odds are that this is probably a 102, followed by that we are having another 102, but from a lower degree relative to this one. And soon after our move down is over, we are going to start the next major phase of the bull run. So to answer our first question around these prices, is it time to sell, or this is actually going to be a big buy opportunity? For me, I told you, I think this is a fantastic buy and also long opportunity. And if you believe that we're going to get a huge move down in ICP in order to set new lows, then okay, you probably believe that we are going to have a big crash coming soon in the whole crypto market. And in that case, okay, I don't believe that you should listen to me. You should get out of your positions as quick as possible. For me, I don't think that's going to happen. And I'm thinking this is a correction structure and soon it is actually going to be over. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Internet Computer's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.